Hey guys, welcome. I'm Jana. I have to start out before I even forget and let you guys know that I have like some allergies and like an earache going on. So it's making my brain like more frazzled than normal. So if the video seems kind of strange, that's probably why. But we are doing FOMO Wishlist today, Eyeshadow Palette Edition. If you haven't seen FOMO Wishlist, this was created by Smithy Sony here on YouTube. I'm going to link all her information in the description box below. And this is where she goes through and shares products that she's eyeing, things she's interested in, possibly trying. And then at the end, she goes through her previous month and goes through all the products. This is what I love because you never know. I don't know how many times I've bought a product and then I just regretted it. I regretted it. So this kind of gives me like a cool off time, if you will. And I go back and then see, do I still want it? Or am I glad I saved my money? But this video is going to be eyeshadow edition. So I just want to keep it just about the eyeshadow. So I won't be going over the previous FOMO wish list products. I'll do that in the next one that comes up. I do want to mention one palette quickly because I did mention this, I believe it was in the previous FOMO wish list. And then I've also done a dupe. So I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on it. I'll link the videos below if you want to see my thoughts or more about the palette. But it is from Adept. It's the EVE palette. It's on my wish list. And I will also be doing my eyeshadow while talking about eyeshadow palettes today. And I'm going to be using an Earthly's Gargoyle palette. So I think and hope I've covered everything with my frazzled brain. So let's get into it. All right, got the Sydney Grace EO3, and we're going to go into Gothic Grace to start out with. All right, playing with eyeshadow, talking about eyeshadow. It's going to be a good day. It's a good day. The first palette I'm going to be talking about is from Dairune. I believe that's how you say it. And it is called, hold on a second, it's a mouthful for me, Magnetic Mineralia. I hope I pronounced that right. But this actually has been out for a little bit. It is already for sale, and I believe it is on pre-order. But like if Moody was a palette, it would be this palette, and it is just calling to me. I mean, it has like these muted like purples, it's got gray, it has some deepening tones in it, but really what gets me are the pops of color. It's just like really wanting me to play with it. So I'm definitely going to be duping this. This is actually going to be coming up hopefully next week. So I'm not sure I'll definitely be picking it up. I think I'm going to play with it a little bit with the dupe and see how I like it. But yeah, that one, it's just like such a like moody palette. It's just like calling to me. All right, I'm going to go in with the Sydney Grace EO5, and I'm going to go into Veil. The next palette I'm going to be talking about is the new one from Ensley Rain. It is Lumerian Dreams. It's like Lands of Enchantment 2. I have the original, and I did watch Smithy Sony's video on it. I'm going to link her video in the description if you guys want to check it out. She did like a superb job like showing everything, and then also going through Lands of Enchantment, the original, and she just shows you all the swatches and like if there's any that are similar and anything that are different. Because I have Lands of Enchantment, this is going to be a pass for me for right now. I do like to collect Ensley Rain, so eventually I would like to pick it up, but it's probably going to be for a sale, and it's probably going to be a while down the road. I was eyeing the highlighter palette. It looks so beautiful, and it has a cream in it that was really, really getting me. And then I was watching Andy Garcia. She did swatches. I'll link her video in the description also. When I saw the swatches, because I think the highlighter palette's like around 45 to 47. I can't remember exactly, but when I saw the swatches, there was only like one powder and the cream that I would use like maybe like on a daily basis. The rest are for like when I just want to come in and like play with makeup. And it's like the other highlights are like blue, a purple, I think a pink, and then like a gold. And they're very beautiful. I probably will pick that up later on a sale, but for right now, the whole collection is going to be a pass for me. If you guys are interested in picking it up, it comes on sale. I believe it's August 31st. I don't know what time, but I believe I saw it was the 31st. The next palette is from Unearthly, and it is the Gothic Romance, and it's a 20 pan palette, and it's mainly mattes. Now, the color story is really, really calling to me. I just don't know I need that many mattes. I think there's only like, I want to say 4 shimmers. Maybe there's a couple more. I'm not exactly sure. There's not a lot of shimmers, and the shimmers aren't really speaking to me either. I think there's like a couple in there that I thought were really pretty. But overall, I don't know if I'm gonna dupe it or not, but it does look very, very pretty. And then that collection has a blush palette that I was catching my eye too, but there's a couple of shades in there I probably wouldn't use. But you know what it reminded me of? The Spring Magic. This is the highlighter palette. I'm gonna put a picture of the blush palette up, but I don't know why. It just kind of reminded me of kind of being similar, like they would pair well together. But I don't know. I haven't seen it in purchase. I haven't seen it in person. And then they also have new lips out. I believe it's a new formula. The colors look beautiful. I don't know if I would use all 4. There's like a light gray and a really dark deep brown, which look beautiful, but when I think about it, it's like I don't know how much use I would get out of those 2. So I might pick the other 2 up. I love Unearthly lip products. They have kind of like overtaken Dose of Colors for me. Those were like my number one. The thing I like about Unearthly is their undertones. They have such unique undertones that you can't find in other places, and I really love like the formulas and that they do. So their lip products really do get me, but at the same time, a lot of these companies, their shipping is just so much. I just rather wait until I'm going to place a big order and can just wrap it all up in one. So it's probably going to be a pass for me right now. I don't think I'm going to dupe it. If you guys would like to see it duped, let me know. I do have quite a few I will be duping out of this video. And then the collection is, I believe everything right now is up for sale. I know she said she had like a glitch or something where the whole collection had popped up and people could buy it. And then she said that everything else would be sold separately at the end of August or beginning of September. But I guess by high demand, she just released everything. So I believe everything is up for sale. I don't know if anything's out of stock. I haven't checked lately, but yeah. Now I'm using another Sydney Grace EO3, and I'm going to tap into Deep Sleep. That's what I need right now. Right, the next palette I have to talk about is from Glaminatrix, and it is the Bonfire palette. This is so, so pretty. The reds and the oranges are really calling to me, but at the same time, I'm like, I hardly wear reds and orange. So I'm like, how much use would I really get out of this? I think it's going to be a pass for me on this one at this time. And I think it is, I think it's up for sale now, but I think it's on pre-order. I think it's sold out and they have it back up, but it looks so beautiful. The next palette I'm talking about is from, and it's Coalescence. I believe that's how you say it. Okay, this one is really grabbing my attention. I love the burgundy that's in it, and I really like the deep shades that are in it. The only thing I'm kind of like meh about is like that pop of pink and green. I'm just wondering like how well that will go with the palette, but I don't know. I'm really tempted. Going back into the previous brush with the blue on it. I'm really tempted to pick it up, but at this time I cannot afford $70, $80 palette. So this is going to be another one that is probably going to go on my list. The shimmers look very, very pretty. There's also a satin in it and a metallic, so that's kind of interesting. And then it has like some really very beautiful shimmers. So I think eventually, I mean, I'll see down the road. Like right now, I'm like, oh yeah, I want it. And then, in a month or two, and then when it's time to pick and choose palettes I actually want to pick up, I'm going to have to see. But yeah, it's really catching my eye right now. I think I am going to try to dupe this one because it's just really, it's calling to me. It's calling to me. And it goes up for sale August 29th, I believe it is. Now I'm going to use a Dose of Colors brush, and I'm going to go into, speaking of burgundies, Sinister, what is it? Yes, Sinister Figure. Okay, this next palette is really, really catching my eye. I may pull the trigger and pick this one up. It is on the lower priced side. And I've been wanting to try this brand for so long. I've just kind of been waiting for a palette to come along, you know, that really speaks to me. There is another one I want to pick up from them, but I haven't picked that one up yet. That'll probably be on later on. But this color story, it's got me. It's got me hooked, reeled, and it's pulling me in. I'm tugging, but I don't think it's gonna let me loose. And it's from DD Signatures, the Broken Jewels palette. Have you guys seen this one? You guys. I want to use every single shade in their palette. It just, oh my gosh, it's really calling to me. So I'm not going to be duping this one because I actually think I am going to pick this one up. If I don't end up picking it up, then I probably will end up duping it, but I would like to pick it up unless for some reason it like sells out really quickly. And it launches August 29th. All right, just want to bring a little bit more of that gray back in. And a little bit more of the blue before I add shimmer. And I think I'm going to bring the blue in just a tad bit more. All right, now I want to take Awaken. I think I'm going to take this all like over the whole, from the inner corner all the way out, but I'm going to kind of see how we go first. And the last palette I want to talk about is from Nomad. It's their Witch City Salem palette. This one looks so pretty, and that pop of orange and green, oh, that looks so fun. And I love using like orange and purple together. But the palette, it's like half purple. And I mean, I like purple, but I'm not a huge fan of purple, so I don't really know how much use I would get out of that palette. So at this point, I think it is going to be a pass for me. I'm not sure I'm going to dupe it. If you guys would like to see it duped, let me know. But those are all of the palettes that I have right now. If I missed any, please let me know in the comments. I want to check them out, and I want to definitely hear what palettes you guys are interested in. But right now I'm going to go in with the same shade on a brush. I'm going to spray it. All right, I'm trying to decide if I want to go in with maybe this one or maybe this one for the outer corner, or if I should just leave it like it is. Oh, it looks so pretty. All right, we're going to try it. If not, I'll just go back over with some. Okay, now I'm going to finish up the lower lash line. All right, I'm going to go with the Blend Bunny Bare Cheeks palette. I think I'm going to start off with a little bit of Stripped. Oof, that was pigmented. And now I'm going to go with some Love Me. Now I have an e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, and I'm going to go into Heroine from Cosmic Beauty. All right, guys, I'm going to go finish this up, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, let's define a look. I really love the way that turned out. Let me tell you what I finished off with. For the lower lash line, I went in with Chroma from Moya Cosmetics. For lip liner, I went in with Cursed from Unearthly and blended it out with Khaki. For lipstick, I went in with Echo from Unearthly. And then right in the center, I tapped in with Morning, also from Unearthly. All right, guys, I would love to know what palettes you're eyeing. Or have you not seen anything that's even interesting you right now? I'd love to hear about that too. And again, let me know if there's anything on here you would like to see duped. I am currently working on a dupe, and that should be up hopefully next week sometime. And at the end, I'm going to put up a clip of our farm animals for your enjoyment. I want to thank you guys so much for spending your time with me, and I hope to see you again. So like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.